don't want to have another Desmond chain. Maybe they just want to be able to bring random people in and tell random stories. So the problem with stories like this is the more detail that you know and understand, the stories tend to get less interesting. Because once the mystery goes away, you're not as drawn in.
Oh, whoops. I guess I'm gonna fight all these guys.
So the more they've told us about this lesson, like, well, we don't really need to know anything now. Yeah, I would agree with that, Osiris. If they could just come up with something that was a satisfying end. Not too cheesy and not too pathetic. Like just all of a sudden the next game, oh, there's no Desmond, no mention of him, or oh yes, we moved him to a different cell, or we've learned all we could from him. Even that latter thing would be a good explanation. Better than nothing. It's nice to think those guys shoot their friends for you. Yeah, I wonder if the Assassin's Creed games are going to have the same kind of loyal audience that buys the game every year, similarly to COD and Madden. I mean, the Madden fans amaze me because they buy the game every single year, even though sometimes it's just a roster change. Sometimes it's exactly the same game. A couple updated graphics and new roster.
Yeah, I probably should switch to my sword, but I sure do like stabbing people with my little hand knives. I think they're pretty cool. I always like killing people with them in AC too, but it's probably not the best thing. I sure do like them though.
Yeah, some of those kills, they look satisfying.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that look good.
Kitty. Is that a kitty or a baby? Oh, that's a baby. Never mind. I don't care about a baby.
We don't want to pet babies, only kitties.
Yeah. And this is such chump change. There has to be a way to get money.
How much do you need? You were saying you needed
Oh,
money earlier?
dude.
Like what
Like
is it you're trying to buy?
3,000. Like a new weapon.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you have like 1,100?
600.
I can't read it from here. Oh, okay, 600.
Nut. Yeah. Like none. 1,300 now. I don't even know how I got that much money. Certainly wasn't killing all those guys. I don't have any money at all. Kitty. I hear a kitty.
Yeah, I hear them when you're running through the street. I'll just hear like, meow.
Wow.
Meow.
Meow. Kitty.
No kitty. No kitty.
Let's stick it up there. Oh, that's cool. Doesn't look like I could do that. I guess I can. Get out of here, eagle.
Why is there always a bird up there?
Because Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Yes, of course. That's perfectly logical. Oh my god, Osiris, more cobble? What the hell are we going to do with it?
What?
15k. 15k
I'm top
cobble.
50% worldwide for
What?
enemies killed in human shield. I can't believe that. 50% worldwide.
Well, if you consider that people buy the game and never play it.
Yeah, that's true.
How many people buy the game and it just
True.
sits in their inventory? So maybe you've gotten further than 50% of the people in the world that own it, I guess.
Guess so.
What? It's symbolic? What do you mean, eagle vision?
Eagle vision. Spirit of the eagle.
Oh, I get it.
Those little kids knocked the soldiers over. That's awesome.
Good job, kids.
I was
Good
gonna
work.
stab him, but the kids interrupted me.
Please, mein Gott! Lassen Sie mich raus!
Oops, wrong button. Alright. That's not the right button. R? Okay. So this is why I don't change weapons, is because it's not easy. And that controls suck. And actually I fight better with my hands. Because I can't carry this thing.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to my hidden blade. Fight much better with those.
I like the hidden blade kills the best, I think. Yeah, that guy doesn't really look dressed well enough to be standing there in the middle of the snow.
Who?
That one that you passed back there after
Oh.
you killed those guys, he's just standing there like, I don't think he even had boots on.
Oh, this guy? Like this homeless looking guy over here? With the bare feet?
Yes. I think they added weather to the game, but they forgot to add
Shoes to
clothes
people in
and
the
stuff.
winter?
These people are stumbling around without shoes or anything warm on their feet, and they're standing in snow that's not that's not happening.
What are these people, Norwegians?
What are they, aliens?
Get down from there! Guess my ass.
Yeah, but in the winter, you'd at least be somewhere warm where, you know, inside or hiding from the snow. You wouldn't have legs for very long if you didn't
I'm
cover them
not
up.
sure you understand homeless poor people. Yeah, maybe not.
They should go sit in one of those haystacks. Like, cover your legs with a haystack. I'm okay with just, like, socks or something. Horsehair. Hay.
Horsehair socks?
Anything.
Hay socks?
Like, seriously, if I didn't have pants, I would probably go see if I could get into those haystacks. Yes, Facebook can be pretty cancer-inducing. My condolences, Theory.
Are they coming up? Where are they? 4 dudes are down there. Oh, I see them.
I don't know, can you upgrade your hand blades?
I'm not sure. Probably not. My Facebook feed is fucking cancer-inducing.
Yeah,
Playing beer
seriously.
pong is not running this shit. Man, I'm running this shit.
Get up there!
Wait a minute. How about this?
Yeah, a place you should probably avoid would be the facepalm Reddit. Like, if your own feed is already that cancer-inducing, you don't want to see
That is not
other
what I meant to
people's-
do, but that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that worked. I have to think that some people are just trolling each other because they can't.
Ah, you
possibly
can't grab onto a
post some
tree
of that stuff.
branch. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Oh, he too is Reddit. Well, alright, if you want to torture yourself, you can go to Facepalm. It's kind of funny. I read it sometimes. Not in a while, though. It's been quite a while.
Oh, shit.
I caution you that people are pretty dumb there, though.
Where are those guys at? Aw.
The stuff that gets I have seen cringe before. Both of us have seen it. We avoid it though because we don't really like to cringe at things.
Yeah, because the stuff on there is definitely cringeworthy. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's painful in different ways, and we don't like any of those ways, so we tend to avoid it.
Alright, so are you gonna climb this fucking thing or not? What in the fuck is he doing? This is messed up. Sometimes you feel so awkward you have to leave even when you're alone. I was like, I gotta get out of
That's
here.
what cringe is like, man. You feel so bad for the people, and you're just like,
I just had to do that. Pick off the straggler. Last in line, first to die.
they don't even notice.
Nope.
Those guys, they're on like a guard patrol. I think if one of the dudes like got grabbed, he was kind of like next to that guy in the back. The buddy system clearly failed here.
Man, I didn't expect him to turn around right then.
Oh god. Yeah, if you scroll down here, we've got our PC specs sort of underneath the cast. Not too sure how far down it is. Let me see. I have a lot of information down there. The Twitch layout is not.
Oh! Watch that! Did you see that?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You didn't see that. Trust me, you didn't see that. It was fucking amazing.
I saw the guy on the ground. I didn't get to see your amazing kill though.
It was fucking amazing. Holy shit. That was the best kill I have done yet. Wow.
Wait.
Okay. Basically, this guy was trying to stab me with a
I'll
musket.
bookmark. Oh wait. I'll go back and look at it later.
He was trying to stab me, right? With his bayonet. And he goes to stab me, and I spin around and throw him on the ground. And then another guy tries to get me, and I flip him over my back on top of the other guy. The first guy, right? And then I skewer them both with the bayonet as they're laying on top of each other. It was fucking awesome.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna try this new bookmark system.
Still
I
rating.
have. I'll see if I can come back to this later and look
Still
at it.
rating.
If it's truly amazing, maybe I'll highlight it for
Oh,
you.
it was a fucking amazing. You don't have to highlight it. I mean, I'm sure I'll do it again.
Yeah,
But
the old layout should have our specs in it too, unless they blanked all that stuff out, because we used to have that in there too.
I mean, see these guys laying on top of each other?
Yeah.
I shanked them both. Nightbot style.
Sorry I missed your awesome move.
It was fucking
I'm like
amazing.
Picasso. I didn't see it, but I felt it.
It was awesome. Can you feel the love tonight? Tonight. That's what it's like. Love for murder.
So inappropriate.
And yet so delicious.
Like socks.
Mmm. Excuse me.
Yes?
He just randomly jumps into this hay pile. He's like, oh, hey, my favorite.
Dude, earlier, the assassins that were following you around were just
Yeah.
randomly jumping in hate piles
Were
too.
they?
Like, yes, it was cracking me up so bad because they were just like, even when you'd walk by, they just kind of like dive in. I think they're supposed to follow you when you go in, but I don't know.
Prepare your body.
These guys are like, I shot him, why doesn't he die?
I have to say that even though it does take me like 5 times the length to kill someone in this game as it does in the older games, the kills are really cool looking. I just wish they would happen faster.
Nothing in particular, Osiris. I was kind of storing them there, I guess, for when we have enchanting. We have an enchanting table. Feel free to move them or destroy them or whatever. Nothing permanent. So we'll have to pick a good place for our enchanting table in the base somewhere. The base is big enough we could actually do like little rooms for everybody too. So we kind of have like dorms in there. It's a lot of space. So I was eyeing it up yesterday. Looks like we could probably put quite a few little rooms in there with beds or whatnot. Decorations.
Excuse me!
Get
What
back
the
up.
fuck?
Whoa!
I'm trying to pet a dog here!
You got pushed out of the way, the dog got stepped on.
Now I'm taking a free ride. Free ride.
Oh, you can hide in there too. That's pretty good.
Take it easy.
Heaven's name.
Slow down. Meow. Alright, Theory, we'll see you in a bit. Food is good.
Indeed, food is delicious. Not socks, though. Only to you. And Nightbot. Don't get grumpy
Yeah.
about it.
That one was on Guitar Hero 3. I think Guitar Hero 3 is when I stopped liking a Guitar Hero series because I hated the stupid battles that they made you do.
Oh man, that was the worst part about Guitar Hero, those battles.
Yep.
They felt very cheaty.
Yeah. I didn't like them at all. I thought it was a dumb mechanic. I like Rock Band. It's just play music. We're not going to make you do any dumb crap that doesn't make sense. Just play songs. That's all. That's why people bought the game. Alright, I think I have most of the things I wanted to get. Although, man, should I get this thing?
That's why we switched over to Rock Band, because we
Yeah.
didn't have to deal with stupid shit like that. But Rock Band had a different problem. When you were playing the campaign, you had to play the same songs over and over and over again.
Oh,
At least
Rock
on
Band
2.
3 or 2?
No, 3 stopped doing that. You could pick which songs you wanted.
Oh, right.
But 2,
Oh,
You
yeah.
had to play the
Now I
same
do. I do
songs.
remember that. Oh my God.
you couldn't
How many
substitute
times
with
I
the
played Black Hole
singers.
Sun? Ugh.
It's the worst.
Ugh.
But it was still better than those Guitar Hero battles.
Yeah. Oh man, I remember that now. That was a pretty decent jump.
How in the hell? I don't know.
Don't think about it.
Oh my god, I don't want to hear about your Sim Beekeeper 2012 play.
I'm breeding bees!
3 new species.
Bees!
Man, you have 162 bees to discover. How many have you discovered
What?
so far? There's 162 different bees you can breed.
In Minecraft?
Yeah, and this mod that... What mod is it?
What
Osiris,
in the
that's doing
fuck?
it? It's like Beekeeper or something. I don't know what
What?
the hell it's called.
Prodigy, what's up? The British are coming. They are indeed. They are already here,
Hey,
sir.
Prodigy.
The British are here. It's colonial America. They're here. We can't stop them. It's too late.
No, now here we're gonna get a lesson on this
Oh
mod
my
now.
God. 9 standard
There
bees.
are 9 standard bees.
There are 9 standard bees, and you can breed them into 162 different breeds of bees. Blah 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 blah. Crikey! It's a bee! It's got me arm!
Man, last night we were joking around about the bees so much because it's just ridiculous. You have to go out into the wild with a scoop, and then you have to, like, basically scoop bees, destroy the beehives you find, and bring them back, and then you can start breeding them. I don't know, I didn't have anything to do with it because I was just like, well,
Wow, look at
you know how it goes.
Look what Prodigy says.
The Pokemon Minecraft mod? No, I haven't seen that. That sounds interesting. We might have to look into it. Once we get tired of Feed the Beast, I'm sure we'll need something else to do, but it's going to take us a long time to get tired of these mods. There's so many of them. We still don't even know. We'll discover stuff and be like, what is this plant? What is this seed? What does this stuff do? No idea, man. Oh, you've seen the Pokemon one, Osiris? Definitely sounds interesting.
Travel to Frontier. Are you sure you want to travel to Frontier? I'll accept. Challenge accepted. Dude, people are join the
People
server
already
now.
join it, and if
What
they
the
go
fuck
in the
is all this
base
shit?
and they see the stuff that's
Scotch
in there,
Plains. Entering hunting region, Scotch Plains. We have factories and shit going on. Be
I
like,
know.
whoa, the fuck was that whistle sound? Who's whistling? Oh, maybe that was me whistling at this horse. Obviously it wants me to get on it because it has an assassin symbol over it. It's an assassin horse. It has a knife blade in its mouth.
Whatever. Assassin horse.
That's right.
Assassin's Creed Horse Edition.
Yeah. That's right.
Suddenly turned into Secret of the Magic
Holy
Crystal.
shit, that was loud. That scared the shit out of me. Yeah! Hi-ho, Silver!
You're getting way too excited about this horse.
Horses are awesome.
I guess now that you don't have to walk. Still. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff already. Like, when people walk into the base, all that machinery that you have in there, Osiris, people will be like, what is all of this shit?
What is all this happy horse shit?
Especially the storage device.
Hunting region, Lexington.
Are you angering the locals?
I don't think so.
I think they just gave you a horse because they gave you a lot more map to traverse.
Yep. This kind of feels like Assassin's Creed 1 because there's these... Remember how there was those like different stages you actually had to ride your horse in between them?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my gosh. What?
What?
Look how far I can zoom out. What?
Oh boy. This is gonna take you a while.
Oh my god. Blarg?
Blarg? That's your official response? Blarg?
Blarg.
So, Apocryphile, you just found out that the map in Assassin's Creed 3 is huge. What is your response?
Blarg.
There you have it. Blarg. It's a lot of time necessary to explore a large map, although, relatively, we don't know how much of it's explorable.
Why, thank you, Prodigy.
Jeez. Prodigy, you're so silly.
Oh. Alright, let's see. Unconvinced. Oh, man.
Have you found her?
She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
He, at least, knows it's cold. He's like, oh, whew, sheesh.
We'll move faster.
Yeah.
Rubbing his hands together and stuff, and those drunk guys are like running around with shoes on.
Oh wait, drunk guys.
Well, that other guy wasn't drunk. One guy was drunk, had a bottle in his hand, no shoes, but that other guy, that homeless guy,
Okay.
well,
okay.
then
I was
again,
gonna say, if they're drunk, they might not be able to tell that it's cold.
then again, Osiris is like, you do not understand poor people. Homeless poor people. They don't have shoes, man.
Put your legs
I'm
in
afraid I have
a
some
pile
bad
of
news,
straw.
sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting
Welcome
I
back,
return to
Theory.
service under him.
What do you got there?
I've
Homemade
tried to
chicken
bait
noodle
off
soup.
To no avail.
No doubt
sounds
he's still
pretty good.
angry about losing Pitcairn.
What is that?
To say nothing of the shaming
I
we
don't know.
gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
Oh man, that's pretty cool. The horses
Sure, I
actually.
spelled your name right, Prodigy, and if so, then you're good to go.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Wait, that wasn't our horses, was it? Better not have been our
Bollocks.
horses. Fuck, it was our horses.
Tracks are fresh.
Shit.
It must be hers.
Only one reason to say bollocks. Your horses just ran off and stranded you in the woods.
Out of the snow and into the trees.
It feels a lot colder now.
Yep. Damn it. Alright. So what is this link that you posted, Prodigy? Oh wow, look at that. That's awesome.
What, deep
When you,
snow?
yeah, and when you
Wow.
go through it, you actually make a trail. That's cool.
Oh man, deep snow.
What's up, Theory? You can jump, climb and jump trees now? Nice! I love climbing trees. That's hilarious. I love the way he runs through the snow.
Franker Z. It's the, yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow. I just have to find some with branches. Can I climb this tree? But I want to climb this
Now that
tree.
you lost your horse, you're gonna have to find a bear to ride, I think.
Yes! A bear and then an M16. And I can be riding a bear with an M16. Yeah. Maybe a bear that shoots laser beams out of his eyes.
Too futuristic, I think. Okay, fine.
Okay. Alright, what?
Acceptable.
America! That's right. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing here? Find the mysterious woman. Okay. If I was a mysterious woman, where would I hide? In the woods. Wait, what's this? It's a mysterious woman!
I
Aha!
think she was close to where you lost your horse.
I think she did it on purpose. Oh, she's setting a trap for me right now.
Wait here.
Dude, she knows you're coming.
No kidding, good grief.
Wait a minute.
Damn it. Wait! Come back! Do you return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious? I can handle things from here.
But sir!
But nothing. Go! Stop running! I only
Don't
wish
step
to
in the
talk!
trap. Wherever it was.
I am
Please
not
tell me I can
your
climb
enemy.
the street.
Please just hear me
Damn
out!
it. How do I get up there?
Only let me speak! Enough with these games!
Hey. Oh, I probably shot one of her wolves. That's not good.
You didn't.
Well, you know what I mean. My guy. Oh, maybe not. I'm just gonna let it kill me. I don't even know what I was supposed to do there.
I think you're supposed to mash on the Q,
Oh, I see.
Q key.
Okay.
It's a quick time event, looks like.
Do a barrel roll! Yeah, that's what I should have done.
A barrel roll.
I can't do a barrel roll. That's close enough. That's all you're getting.
That was a good try. The limitation of your desk and chair. There really haven't been any quick time events up till now, have there? Is it the first one? Strange intro to it, really.
What is that? What is that thing right there? It's like a question mark.
I don't know.
Rabbit!
Pet the bunnies.
Pet bunny. Excuse me, bunny. Bunny. Don't run around all crazy, bunny. Let's see, where is she now? Excuse me, dear. Don't be a nuisance. Find the mysterious woman. It says she's in this green area.
You try my patience,
Aha.
woman!
But try my patience, woman. Clue analyzed. Target located. Ah, I see. That's what that is. Oh, yeah. Go, go, go. Oh, shit. Can I do that? What? Really?
Well, that was weird.
That is a tree, Apoc.
Are you touched in the head?
Me, Haytham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Pleased to meet you. God's day.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth.
Uh-oh.
That was really vague instructions. Hey, gone off. What's happening?
Gone off. What's up, man? What is that? Oh, I see. New system email. New system message. New email received. Anything else?
You're like, well, there's a hill near
Animus
here somewhere.
database.
There's a lot of hills. You're standing on a hill.
Yeah. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name. My god, so much shit to read. Not doing it. I'm not reading all this stuff. It's just too...
Wow, that's too
Yeah.
many. Like, where
Yeah.
did they all come from? And that's...
I was
a lot.
riding past them.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not reading all this.
It's kind of unnecessary, unless you're gonna have to go back to those places. Why they would give you lore about something you just ride past briefly.
Are you glad you're in Cyprus, right now, gone off? Yeah, things are pretty bad in Turkey right now, man. I hope everything goes well. Oh, you're back in Turkey right now? I thought you were in Cyprus. That sucks, man.
Man, so much chaos.
Yeah, be careful. Alright, member of the... I am not going to read this. Living on frontier lands near the Boston at the time of French and Indian War, assassin records indicate she was a daughter of the something, or clan mother, and from an early age was being groomed for leadership herself. While many in her community chose to ignore the incursions by colonists into the area and growing tensions between the French and British, was convinced that they presented a very real danger. She began to argue to anyone who would listen that the village should take action rather than staying silent, which was contrary to the will of the clan chiefs at the time. She refused to follow their orders to remain neutral, deciding to fight back in her own way and recruiting help where she could get it, including from Hatham Kenway. Wow, man. Be careful.
Yes, please be careful, Ganoff.
Right, now where am I supposed to go? Oh, wait, I'm already on the hill. That's hilarious. She tells me to go to the hill. I'm on the hill.
She said there's a hill nearby. It's really nearby.
That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
Alright. Limit health loss. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck you, game. This game.
Because that's what you
Gives
wanted to do.
gives me no fucking way to get down there without, like, I see the hay bale, but I couldn't jump into it. Limit health loss. By the way, go fuck yourself.
I don't trust you.
I know,
Yet you remain.
but I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
So you say.
So I know.
Yet, I remain.
Man.
The dog was taking a snow bath back there.
Yeah. Trading posts. General stores. Yep. Frontier.
I can't believe the game has actually reached a point where it's too much lore for you.
Yeah.
Because most of it seems kind of useless, I think. And
Yeah,
not
some of
really
it is.
relevant to what you're doing.
I mean, a lot of it's spiced up because of Sean's, you know, diatribes, but
Yeah, some of it's funny, but I don't know. Some of it just seems like, why are they telling you about it?
yeah. Well, I hope everything is resolved soon for our Turkish friends, because the situation over there is crazy.
I don't know. It sounds like it's going to take a while, though. It's not easy to get rid of a dictator.
Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Alright. Gather information.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye, the Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
That's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye, smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I am in a flesh-mongering humour at that. What's the go?
I hear tell the French are ready to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Losing these funny paper things?
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
Him.
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
Bar brawl. I was almost predictable going into a tavern that something like this was going to start.
Oh yes!
Like the slow-mo there.
Yeah. Table flip!
You're hurt.
Oh, that's nothing.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
That wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
See you soon, going off. Be careful, please. And take care.
Yes, agreed. Be careful. What will you do when you run out of tables?
Alright, so let's see. What now?
Don't
Oh
question
my
her
God, I gotta go
mysterious
all
logic.
the way down there. What is this? Peddler? Interesting. I don't have time to pedal.
Pedal.
Yeah, peddler. Peddler's up there.
Well, he might have something good for you to buy, maybe. If you
Yeah,
can actually buy from him.
Yeah, I don't really have that much money. I have 1,500. I want to save it.
Money doesn't seem to go very far in this game, but that's like, that would be a shitload of money. You'd be set.
I need like 3,000 something pounds to buy that sword I wanted.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I wonder when they're going to introduce some other money-making scheme in this game. 'Cause you haven't seen
Probably.
anything
I mean, I'm not even that far through the game, to be honest. Let's check, shall we?
yet. Sure. Oh, the percentage.
16%.
Oh dear. 16%.
Yeah, and I've been playing this since at 8 o'clock, basically. That's 6 hours. And I mean, I've not been playing it, like, straight through either, so.
You were pausing to actually read some of the lore.
Yeah, and
earlier.
I stopped a few times to, like, eat, and I did that one mission, like, a ton of time in a row trying to not get shot. The peddler is Mike from Skyrim. Mike?
It's just kind of a fancy spelling of Mike, I think.
Yep, it is.
Like Michael. Mike.
Mike?
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 I think I need to stretch my legs.
Alrighty.
They're sort of falling asleep, so
Excuse
I'll
me.
be back in a few minutes, guys.
Whoops. Not what I meant to do. Come back, horse! Legend has it there's a scumbag at Bethesda named Mike. That's pretty funny. Execution is everything.
Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Hardly. But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
Do not kill any guards. Infiltrate the fort.
I can hide in that cart.
Man, so many fucking email messages. Uh-oh.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see.
2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds of pork, 10 pounds of beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16 wheels of cheese, 1 assassin. What did you say? An assassin? No.
Blankets, a cart feed for the horses.
What else? What
That's
else?
it.
No, assassin. Alright. Well, go on then.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Notoriety level 2. Enemies will investigate on sight. Alright. Oh, cool. Drops me right out into a hiding spot. That's awesome. Alright, so... I take it those are the cannons. Can I hide in this well? I can. Let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. I have an idea though. It will probably fail, but I'll give it a try. Come on back over here. Oh, really? What in the holy living fuck? Oh, I hate the play control on Assassin's Creed games. It is so terrible. It is so bad.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble.
Really? I can't
Perhaps
believe
I
how
could
bad these
sabotage
games are
them.
sometimes. Hello? Now I can't whistle. God damn. Frustrating. Ugh. Just fucking climb around the inside of the fucking well and stop doing dumb shit. I thought you were supposed to be able to assassinate someone from inside a well and pull them into it.
Yeah?
There we go. God damn. Alright.
There will be no truth. Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't fit well with me either. We're far from
Fuck.
home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him...
Hey, come back! Are you idiots?
Oh, the other guy saw me? No, he didn't.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble.
Blarg.
Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Hey! Hold a moment, Squire. You come back here!
Do I not have my weapons on? All of a sudden? That's fucking cool. Ugh.
Those cannons are
These
like
games...
to cause trouble.
I'm not supposed to
Perhaps
kill
I
any
could
guards?
sabotage
Oh.
them.
Yeah, I didn't remember that at all. Yeah. These games are like working on computers. They just do random shit for no reason, and you're like, why are they doing this?
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually, the march north will...
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually,
What are you doing?
march north will surely take place.
Ugh. I seriously am surprised how popular this series is with the shitty play control.
Those cannons are
I
like to
can't
cause
honestly
trouble.
believe it. After I played Assassin's Creed 1, I was like, I do not understand why people like this series so much. If it wasn't for the story, I don't think anyone would play them, because the game is terrible. The plot is good. The gameplay is like, I mean,
Those
the
cannons
reason
are like to
people
cause
like these
trouble.
games is because it's about assassins, and
Perhaps I
assassins
could
are so cool.
sabotage them.
But I mean, the gameplay is atrocious. Every one of them is different, and they all have the kind of typically bad, like, platformer controls, like I guess like Tomb Raider. And oh man, it's terrible. Games are terrible.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will
The
be no
plots are
truce.
good, but man, it's like you can't get used to a play control
He said
style.
a diplomatic solution was no solution at all.
Just fucking die. Have you seen what people play? People play shit games all the time. Yeah, I guess that's true. Never thought of it that way. Well, I don't know, man.
Those cannons
The
are
controls
like
are
to cause
like,
trouble.
the controls are so bad. I
Perhaps I could
physically
sabotage them.
broke my Assassin's Creed 1 PS3 disc because I hated it so much. I'm like, this game is literally garbage, and I tore it up and threw it away because it's so bad. And the only reason I bought it on the PC is because I thought that maybe the play control would be better with mouse and keyboard, and thankfully it was.
Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it.
I mean, I like this game,
Unwise.
but it's just so frustrating sometimes, man.
Home with our forces divided.
Ugh.
I fear Braddock's bloodlust.
Diplomatic solution was not a solution at all, even though it has the word solution right in there. Welcome back to Game With Us, Green Taylor. What? Suddenly, suddenly my character stands up for no reason. Awesome. This is going to take me forever. I'm going to be stuck on this for a long time.
Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Because not only do I have to listen to these guys, I have to sabotage the cannons.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it. Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words.
No one plays D2 at 4 a.m. I didn't even know people streamed D2 at all.
This is unwise.
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually, the march north will surely take time.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely
Thank
be
God.
of use. I need to find it.
No, 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 run. No, oh my God. I'm gonna get caught.
Back here, you coward! He's doing a legger! Come back here, you coward! Oh!
Fuck.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Yeah, I loved that game too. Well, I probably didn't love it back then, but I played the shit out of it.
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it. Why, George?
Yeah.
What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict.
Well, eventually I will do this so much that I will get good at it. I will do this level so much that it will become second nature to me.
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use.
Alright.
I need to find it.
Now to sabotage the cannons. Or steal the tactical map. I think I need to sabotage the cannons first. My favorite Elder Scrolls game? Well, I pretty much... The very first one I ever played was Morrowind, and I despised that game. So then I didn't play anything until Skyrim. So I guess Skyrim, because I played it and beat it. But I couldn't stand Morrowind. it was too open world for me back in the day. Like I got into the game and I immediately got lost and couldn't figure out what to do at that point, and I was just like, ah. Too open world for me. I had no clue ever what I was doing, and I finally just gave up. I probably wasn't in the mindset to play it. Yeah, I mean, I would just wander out in the wilderness and be like, where am I? Why are the monsters so hard? What do I do? It's like the Ultima games. I was never really good at Ultima games, and they were the same way. Like, Ultima, when you play those games, you don't have any fucking clue what you're supposed to do. None. And here you go. Here's your character, open world. You do whatever you want, kill whoever you want, just go. Those games bored the fuck out of me. Like, I was not good at them. So I'm like, what is the point? I need a point. I thought, and that's how Morrowind felt to me, just like there was no point.
Ah, Morrowind, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I see. Hello, Green Taylor Sims, welcome back. I'm sure you already welcomed them, but I've been gone. I was taking a stretch break. My legs are now stretched, and I have more coffee, so life is good.
Didn't you buy all the Elder Scrolls games?
No, I didn't, because we discussed it, I guess, and you recommended against. I've never played Morrowind or Oblivion.
You know,
and because Apocryphile disliked Morrowind,
I mean, I'm sure if I played it now, since I'm more experienced as a gamer, because I played Morrowind when it came out, and that was like, you know, pretty revolutionary for its time, I think. You know, just the way it was structured, I was just not used to it.
Well, I mean, it wasn't just because you didn't like it. It was also because my backlog is already so huge that I didn't want to spend money on 2 more games that could potentially be another 400 hours of play, maybe more, depending on how much time you put into it. So I was just like, well, maybe I'll just miss those games. I don't know. I played Skyrim, so, I mean, I have some Elder Scrolls experience.
Now,
I just never played the stuff in the past.
And Morrowind was actually the third, right? Daggerfall, was that the first one?
It's really interesting people talk about the Elder Scrolls games. Everybody has a favorite, too.
Oh, wow. You can update the graphics? That's awesome. Daggerfall was 2. What's the original one called? Arena. Okay.
Arena. Okay.
Yeah. That was, like, a long time ago. Yeah, Morrowind was my first foray into the Elder Scrolls universe, and I was just like, what in the fuck? I mean, there was tons of shit to do in that game. I had friends who played that fuck out of that game. What? Wow. That's amazing. I can't even imagine that.
During that time period, I think I was playing like the Baldur's Gate type stuff. I don't know why I didn't get into Elder Scrolls. I have no idea. I remember seeing Oblivion on the shelf and being kind of confused about the box. Like the picture didn't really represent what
2D.
the game was about.
Weird.
Interesting. Yeah, maybe one of these days when it's on sale, I might get it. I've considered it before. Both of them, that is. Morrowind and Oblivion. Interesting. Yeah, every time I've read what people think about the 2 games, there's definitely some back and forth about which one is the favorite between Morrowind and Oblivion. Morrowind is more of a challenge.
High fantasy, the European style, loved Oblivion. Monsters don't level with you. I'm trying to remember. Did monsters level with you in Skyrim? I thought like around the starting areas. I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember now. I'm not a big fan of monsters leveling with you. Maybe a little bit to a degree, but them... I don't know.
Shit.
I like to go back and own areas after a while, but yeah, I don't really remember.
How fuck am I supposed to do this? That guy is like constantly turning around like a fucking circle really fast. You can't sneak past that guy.
Those cannons.
Can I knock him out?
Perhaps I could
Fuck at this game,
sabotage
man. No checkpoints. Ugh. This is fucking frustrating as shit.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French
Yeah, I
to
didn't have
retreat
too
would
much trouble
only
with
delay
Skyrim
an
Why am I not
inevitable
hiding?
conflict, one in which they now have the upper hand.
Just fucking kill me already.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Of course, then again, I was playing a stealth crit build. So as long as I stayed hidden and jumped out at the right moment, most of the time I could kill anything, even if it was the same level.
Refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Except dragons, of course.
Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable
Oh, that's
conflict,
George Washington.
one in
I
which
didn't
they
realize
now have
that.
the upper hand.
There's merit
It
to those
is?
words.
Yes, that guy right there with the rifle is George Washington.
Oh,
Can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided.
I didn't realize that. I'm like, why is that guy's voice so clear and crisp? It's fucking George Washington.
I'd rather not be delivering grim news to
Cyrus, your
mothers
bees
and
make
widows
That-
because
lava?
the
What?
bulldog wanted to
George
prove a
Washington
point.
pulled me out of my hiding spot and found me. Hey, George Washington. I didn't realize that that was George Washington. I thought they were talking about George Washington.
Oh,
No,
but
that's
it is
fucking
him.
George Washington.
maybe this is why you can't be seen.
Motherfucking George Washington!
You don't want George Washington to
Perhaps
see
I
you.
could
He
sabotage
fucks bears.
Right, so you don't want him to see you. That would be bad. George W.
I mean, I understood. I thought they were just talking about George
There
Washington.
will be no
I didn't realize that George Washington's a fucking guard at this keep with a fucking
He
rifle.
said a diplomatic solution was no solution.
I'm like, why is this guy's
That
voice
allowing
so
the French
like...
to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict.
I mean, this guy's voice
One in
is
which
like
they now
clear
have the
and
upper hand.
distinct.
There's
I'm
merit
like,
to
he
those
sounds
words.
really odd to be a guard.
I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
Man, I must know how your bees are making lava. You have to
Jeremis, what is
explain
up?
this. Hey, Jeremis.
Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes them careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
There's a lot of coughing going on in that greeting this morning.
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review it.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried.
Apocryphile's marathon playing of games like Assassin's Creed goes on
Map
Saturday
will surely
mornings.
be of use.
Actually,
I need to find it.
it's Sunday morning now, isn't it?
Yes. I want to see the entry for George Washington.
Third shift. It's so hard to keep track of what day it is.
Battle of Fort Necessity. This was one of the opening battles of the French and Indian War, and it's important that opening battles are quite exciting, otherwise everyone just sort of loses interest. In 1754, George Washington was sent to the head of the Ohio River Valley with a group of Virginia militia. The land there was contested territory between the British colonists and the French. Washington's mission was to retake Fort Duquesne, I guess, I don't know, and drive French forces out of the area. Washington and his troops attacked a French patrol at Jumonville Glen in what would be the first acts of violence in the war. Washington expected a return attack and so had his troops build a palisade wall surrounding their supplies, a fort of necessity, hence the name. But they might as well have called it Fort of Inadequacy because supplies ran low and the militia and their British regular and reinforcements were quickly overwhelmed. On July 4th, Washington surrendered, was allowed to retreat, and someone else was put in charge of naming forts. It was Washington's only military surrender, though he had plenty of strategic retreats. Pierre Spin was alive and well even then. What? Where's my damn entry for George fucking Washington? John Fraser, also spelled Fraser, or Fraser, was a Scottish-born trader living in the area of Fort Duquesne during the French and Indian War and participant in the Braddock expedition. Fraser left Scotland sometime after 1745, possibly because of political troubles. The Frasers had supported the Stuarts, who were on the losing end of a rebellion. He set up a trade on the upper Allegheny River, but was quickly run out of his cabin by the French. He moved further down the river, near modern-day Pittsburgh, built a new cabin, and continued to trade. Fraser was one of the settlers, building a fort on the site of Fort Duquesne near Zoland when the French took over again. Fraser supplied Washington's attempt to reclaim the fort in 1754, which was followed by the defeat at Fort Necessity, and served as the chief scout during the Braddock expedition. After Braddock failed, Fraser gave up on the area, depriving the French of a third opportunity to chase him off the land. I suppose it's a small victory. He moved to the Tuscarora Valley before finally settling at Fort Bedford. Where in the fuck is my George Washington entry? What? Why didn't I get to learn about George Washington?
Don't you know enough about George Washington already?
God damn it, George Washington. You can never know enough about George Washington.
Just blow it all up? Is that your solution, Jeramis? Just blow it all up.
Get a grenade launcher and bomb everything to Nirvana. Alright.
Well, Meserac has requested that maybe we could stab George Washington just a tiny, tiny bit.
Just like once? Just a
Yeah.
tip?
Sure.
Okay. Just a tip. Just to see how it feels.
We'll see if that works with him.
Probably not.
Probably not, indeed.
Being attacked by a freaking mosquito.
What?
I see a buzzing. A buzzing buzz.
Mosquito. There's a mosquito in the room?
Yes.
Well, I saw there was a gnat flying around earlier. I don't think
Oh,
it's a
maybe it
mosquito.
was a gnat. It's a mosquito. Damn mosquitoes.
I don't know. I need a big fly swatter to help him out. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Alright.
You'll be fine.
I'm safe?
Yes, you're safe.
Sure.
If there is a mosquito in here, it's gonna come and bite me.
Alright.
Because that's what they do, so don't worry.
I don't like this guy. I wonder if I can knock him out and not kill him. I wonder. Let's just try it, because I fucking failed this thing so many times.
Go for it. Yeah, I haven't actually read the patch notes on Path of Exile. Osiris, I did hear that they were adding extra leagues, but
Fuck
I haven't
yeah.
read any of it yet.
Fuck yeah. I can knock him out without killing him.
Oh. Well, this is good.
Yep. I just don't have to have my knife equipped, and I can just walk up to him and just basically put this sleeper hold on him.
I haven't played Path of Exile in a little while. I've been patching it as the patches come out, but I haven't actually logged in a while. Too many other games. Yeah, I'll have to read the patch notes. Let me see if I can... I'll look them up now.
Ah! It was a mosquito. I got him.
It was a Mosquito?
Yeah.
Mosquito. I like Mosquito.
Mosquito?
Yeah, just the T is silent.
Oh, I see mosquito.
So you did get it. You know, that's probably the one.
Yep,
bit me
it's
the
probably
other
the one
day.
that beat you the other day.
It's been living in the house, just randomly deciding it's going to come and bite me.
I got that mosquito.
Stupid bugs. Stupid
Man,
bugs.
I should go choke out George Washington. I can't, though. There's two people there. They'll catch me. But that would be awesome. So what did you do today? I fucking put George Washington in a sleeper hold. Oh, shit! I'm fucking caught. Why? Because this game is stupid. Get off the fucking wall. I give up. Just fucking catch me or shoot me or something.
It's weird. They mention the patch on Twitter, but they didn't actually put a link to it. Because I can see their old patch notes, but
Wow, it
not
didn't allow me to get caught. I'm
1.110.
impressed. Use the huge cannon. Boom!
Oh, it's in the developer log? Okay.
Is he just gonna stand there? Do I really have to choke out George Washington? Is that what's going on over there? Maybe I'll slam their heads together. Why would anyone want to do that to George Washington? Doesn't he shoot like lightning bolts out of his eyes or something?
Didn't you say something about him punching bears?
Fucking bears.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why. It's kind of rude and
Where is that other
inappropriate.
cannon? Well, I guess I'll just have to sneak past old George. I see you, George Washington. Man, where's my goddamn anim sentry on George fucking Washington? I know it's not, but I really want to, like, you know, bang his head on something.
And Path of Exile's getting fancy with adding these new leagues, Onslaught and Anarchy.
What? Why is that guy standing right there? Can I, like, knock him out? Yep. So you just sleep right here in these bushes, bro. I'm gonna just leave you right there. You just moan softly. Oh, really? The exact moment I decide I want to go down there, some fucking guy is coming up.
Come back, you're not done with you. Come back here, you great Jesse. Right, he's running away.
Uh-oh. George. George Washington died. I didn't think I would kill him pulling him into the hay. I'm just going to have a little fun with George Washington.
Cannons are like to cause trouble.
There you go, Mr. Rack. There was your George Washington stabby stabby.
George Washington is dead. You fucked up history. Start over.
Do over.
That was worth it. That was worth it. That was good.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Nope, I have not heard about that, Jermis.
What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they now have the upper hand.
I think not. Get back here now.
You guys can just shut it.
And I can't believe you killed George Washington.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious, actually.
Let's get back to the book.
What? Whoa!
There's merit to those words.
George just
Much as I
teleported.
hate to admit it. Still, can't you see this is unwise?
It doesn't feel wrong. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes them careless. It puts
Well,
them
that is
in a
weird.
I'd rather not be delivering.
Was it a bug?
Yeah. I mean, he rubber banded.
Where is
Oh.
the general now?
That's odd,
Rallying
though.
the
There
troops.
shouldn't be rubber
And then
banding
it's on
in
to Fort
this.
Duquesne,
That
I
doesn't make any
assume.
sense.
It's NPCs, man. They're terrible.
There's a copy of the plans in the command
What?
center.
No, get in the thing.
At least this will be ended.
I would probably be terrible at that game, Jermis. GeoGuessr. It's
That map
Google's
will
Street
surely be
View
of
location
use.
guessing game, I
need to
guess.
find
Yeah.
Pictures of a street view trying to figure out where it was. Oh my god.
Even in a driving snowstorm, hay is available. That's
would be-
correct. How would you hide otherwise?
Oh.
I mean, don't you think assassins control the hay market? I mean, hello. World hay supply is controlled by assassins. They need to place it in every city so that assassins have stuff to jump into.
Green Tailor, you should have seen him earlier. He was wearing a bright red coat, hiding in bushes like the ones he's in right now, and the guys didn't see him.
Come back here, you great Jesse.
Yeah, those bushes down there. Like, he was wearing basically the same kind of coats that these guys are wearing, and he's in there hiding. It's obvious, and the dude is standing, like, he walks right by, facing him the whole way, and turns this way. Doesn't see him. Bright red, small green bushes. We weren't arguing with the game logic, we just didn't understand.
George Washington just died.
Mission failed. I guess that's too far outside of your perimeter.
Yeah.
Mission perimeter.
You murdered George Washington. You asshole.
Thanks, Obama.
Where's that guy? Is he coming this way?
I can't believe that those bushes hide you. At least it looks more like you're blending in with your dark clothes.
Yeah. Rather than bright red and the guy's like right there and I'm like...
Man, that red, it was just ridiculous. Oh, so they give you points based on how closely you are to guessing correctly. Well, that's interesting. What use did you find, Osiris? Please fill us in. Oh, God.
Cobblestone, fuck yeah! Gonna
like
build all the shit now. Cobblestone, fuck yeah!
Cereal.
Corey. Filled with vitamins and minerals.
Don't like your teeth? Want a new set? Have some cobblestone cereal. A magma crucible? I'm almost afraid to know
Power
what
it
that
with
is.
a bunch of electricity and it reduces cobblestone into lava. Endless power.
Wow, that actually sounds like a pretty good use. That means we don't have to go down to your lava farm anymore. That very 100% safe elevator that you built.
100% safe. In all ways. How to get past the guards down there?
The lava farm. Oh man, the lava farm. The elevator at 100% safe. The ladder, however. What is the percentage? We do have one death out of how many climbs on the ladder? Ladder, not 100% safe.
Shit, that's a lot of guys.
Hole in the ground that falls all the way down, 100% safe.
Maybe I should go out the other way.
Yeah, good grief if we run out of cobblestone. That's like running out of dirt. Dirt and cobble, there should be plenty of that. Man, we probably could eventually, but it would take a lot of work. Yes, yes, Jeremus, exactly. Terraria is famous for elevators.
There's only one guard here, it looks like. Now I can leave George Washington lungs intact. What? What the fuck was that?
Oh, the new Terraria patch? Last I heard it was supposed to
Oh,
have been out
fuck.
in May, but then it got pushed back, but I don't know what the new date is on it.
Get back here.
I didn't even see these guys on the map.
Back here. No.
Thank God that guy there's blind and deaf.
And the guy's like, get back here. You don't really want me to. July 13th. Okay.
Rabbit.
1,000 new items
What?
in Terraria. Oh my god. I wonder if it's actually worth reading to see what some of that stuff is, or just go into it blind again.
I think it would be just fun to go into it blind.
I would think so. The whole time we'll be like, is this new? I don't know if I can remember this from last time.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush him here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
You are now incognito.
Yes, fireworks do sound interesting.
Alright. Now I
Well, it looks like you have made it to a checkpoint.
Finally. Good lord. I don't have a horse.
Google Maps in game. They had Google Maps all the way back in the 1700s? Sweet. Google Maps Deerskin
I
Edition.
really not have a horse. Damn it. I could probably go into that fort and steal a horse, maybe. No, I think I'm. I should probably do that. Fuck it. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's just go back and steal a horse.
Retreat!
Yeah.
Yeah, man, watching him, like, when you get into the deep snow, it just, oh man. From experience, anything deeper than 2 feet of snow is so hard to walk in. Even 2 feet, I mean, I'm pretty short. I'm 5'3", so 2 feet of snow is pretty daunting for me. It comes up to here. It just takes so much effort to walk through it. Watching him, he looks like he's putting forth a lot of effort. Feels
Is
me
there a
come
horse
through.
in here? Maybe not. Excuse me.
Anyway.
Maybe there isn't a horse.
Fish in a barrel, mate.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a horse. I'm looking for a horse! Nope, no horse. I just gotta fucking hoof it. Alright, hoof it is. I wanted to go as the crow flies, but that snow makes everything fucking super long.
Yeah, I guess running is just the easiest way at this point.
Yep.
The music is crazy. Do you still have guys following you?
I did. Now they're done.
Okay. Rabbit, dinner.
Yeah.
Get it.
I probably could actually shoot it with my gun.
No. You don't want to shoot it. You want to pet it because they're cute.
Yes. I don't think you can pet the wild. They run. They're like,
know.
wait, don't touch me.
You know, Jeremus, in this game, you can pet the cats and dogs that you pass. Oh, and the chickens. Apparently you can feed them, but it says pet animal and then you feed chickens. Apocryphile was doing that by accident sort of earlier.
Trying to
And then we
loot
were
dudes
like,
and feeding chickens.
I'm like, what? I'm feeding the chicken.
Why? I want to get you, bunny.
So then, of
Nah,
course,
it
we
didn't
had
let
to
you do
feed the
anything.
chicken more.
I walked right past the bunny and it didn't let me interact with him.
Oh. Well, I guess
It was
shooting
like-
them would be all you could do.
It was
but
like, wait.
don't touch me. That's what guinea pigs do. Guinea pigs, they're not your friend.
You buy a guinea pig as a pet, you have invested unwisely, my friend. 'Cause it really doesn't want anything to do with you.
They're really cute, but they don't look like they have two brain cells to rub together. And if you go to reach for them to
Whee!
pet them, they're just like, no,
Oh, whoa,
can't touch
whoa,
it, no.
Wait. It's like, guinea pig, why are you so bad? I paid for you. You're my friend.
We had a pet store here for a while where you could go in and actually pick up the small animals and play with them. And Apocryphile caught one of the guinea pigs one time. And it was really cute and everything, but it looked like it had nothing going on in its brain space. You were holding it, and it just had kind of that, yes, that look right there, that scared, blank look, like, please don't eat me. If I don't move, maybe I'll survive. I'm like, this is not a fun pet. It's just sitting here scared of me.
It's like a furry potato that makes a wheat sound. Wheat. It's like I have a furry potato that makes this little sound.
I guess as a plus, if you really needed to, you could eat your guinea pig because they taste like
Yeah.
pork or bacon or something. I don't know, but like I guess they're just not the best pets. They're cute, but they're not friendly. You know, they're not like chinchillas or like rats or something. They actually pay attention to you and stuff. GeoGuesser's trolling you. So you zoomed in. Let me guess. It says City Hall, Virginia. So that's what you guessed, and it's telling you that's wrong.
This is the municipal building in Kentucky.
Maybe it wants you to guess like what city it is or something, or how exact do you have to be? Maybe they want you to guess city, state, and if you're really good, maybe the street, or counties. Oh my god. I don't even know what they would want you to. I might have to check it out just to see how hard it is. Let's see. GeoGuessr.
Man, the graphics in this game though are bad fucking ass. I have to say that. What the fuck was that weird sound?
Oh my god. Jeremus, the first
What?
picture I got is just like this field of nothing. It's just like... Oh my god, where the hell?
Really?
Where would this be? Okay, wait, hold on. The picture is a field. There's
Okay.
just a bunch of brush. In the background, I can see electrical poles, so there's electricity. So it's
Dude.
not somewhere that doesn't...
If you could guess just by looking at that, you must live near there. That's the only way I can guess.
Let me zoom in and
Well-
see if I can tell what these plants are. Because it's just a bunch of, like, ragweed and stuff. Oh, man, ragweed.
Dude. That's pretty crazy. Oh, you could zoom out.
No, not very far. I think this is as far. See the, this thing right here? I can't go any
Well,
further.
obviously it's in North America because the person's driving on the
Yeah, there's a car visible now when I
on the
zoomed
left
out.
on the right side of the road.
And they're well, other countries people drive on the right side of the road.
Yeah, but not that direction.
Let's see.
All right. Let's continue on with this plot.
I'm geoguessing and you're doing that. So I'm going to see if I can figure out where
I'm
this
actually
is.
a plot now if you want to watch it though.
Oh,
Not to
I
the
can hear
boring
it.
running through the snow. Okay.
I can hear it.
5 months later. You missed that.
Cold,
No, I heard.
Okay.
You read it.
Yeah.
Here, here.
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Gentlemen, let us away.
First it was too cold. Now it's too goddamn hot.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
To say nothing of the mosquitoes.
To say nothing of the mosquitoes.
Warm weather and
Squatchos.
soon to be the least of our worries.
What? You mean the bulldog? Please. We'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Where's your boy Lee gone off to?
Returned to finish out his service under Braddock.
I imagine the bulldog's none too pleased after the stunt we pulled.
Pleased to spin a tale of my incompetence and beg forgiveness. He has a way with words, especially when it comes to flattery. I expect he'll be welcomed back with open arms.
Which would give us a man inside.
Precisely.
Unless you've underestimated our enemy.
If I have, Charles will sense it first and make his escape. He's more clever than you think.
When this is done, I'm taking a week in New York. It's high time I went and saw the sights.
Of empty whiskey bottles and women's breeches, no doubt.
What other kinds of sights is worth seeing?
I see you've been busy.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, the Shawnee.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
What would you have me do?
Will you help the others to prepare? Follow. They come.
Everything all right, sir?
It's
Just
George Washington.
Savoring the moment.
Again.
No doubt, many wonder why it is we've pushed so far west. These are wild lands, as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so. In time, our holdings will no longer suffice. And that day is closer than you think. We must ensure our people have ample room to grow and further prosper. Which means we need more land.
Yes, theory, I did, finally.
The French understand this and endeavor to prevent such growth. They skirt around our territory, erecting forts and forging alliances, awaiting the day they might strangle us with the noose they've built. This must not come to pass. We must sever the cord and send them back. This is why we ride, to offer them one last chance. The French will leave, or they will die.
Now's the time to strike.
Wait. To scatter the expedition is not enough. We must ensure that Braddock falls, else he's sure to try again. I'll disguise myself as one of his own and make my way to his side. Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
Nice. Kill militia without triggering open conflict.
We await your signal.
There, in front of us.
I want to actually read about the Indian tribes.
Man, this GeoGuessr thing is pretty cool, Jeremis.
Abenaki. The Abenaki nation originated in what's now northern New England and the southern Canadian Maritimes. Although suggesting there only one nation may be a bit of a misnomer, since Abenaki can refer to numerous groups from the same approximate geographic area and language family, Algonquin, since you asked. The various Abenaki would join together during crisis events, like when they were under attack from other nations. For the most part, they had no central authority. That's probably partly what caused the encroachment of British colonists on their land. The British like to have formal governments they can negotiate treaties with. It's just somewhere civilized, and sometimes there are knaps. So from the colonist perspective, no central government meant that Abenaki had no claim on the land. Of course, they could have found out otherwise, but that would have taken work and been complicated, and perhaps most importantly, the Abenaki might have said no. While the Abenaki tried to remain neutral during the French and Indian War, they were quite literally caught between the warring British and French colonies, so some conflict was inevitable. For the most part, they sided with the French, who were less responsible for driving them out of their homeland. The lesser of two evils, I suppose you could say, though that's a sentence I never thought I'd say about the French. Man, Sean really does not like the French.
Apparently not.
Lenape.
He doesn't really like anyone, but I
also
guess he likes
called-
the French less.
Yeah, also called the Lenni Lenape, or the Delaware. Before European colonization, the Lenape lived mostly along the banks of the Delaware River in what's modern-day New Jersey and Pennsylvania. The Lenape were one of the first nations to come into contact with the Europeans, most significantly with William Penn, who founded Pennsylvania, which was a stroke of luck given his name. While the Lenape relationship with Penn was mostly peaceful, when Penn died, his sons forced most of the Lenape off their land in a deal known as the Walking Purchase. During the French and Indian War, the Lenape sided primarily with the French, though some individual groups would later leave to join the British. In 1778, they were the first to sign a land treaty with the Continental Congress, agreeing to provide scouts to the army in exchange for supplies. I imagine they simply liked fine cheeses and onions. The newly formed United States showed its gratitude by eventually moving the Lenape into isolated communities in Ohio and southern Canada. How wonderfully thoughtful. And finally, the Shawnee. At the time of the French and Indian War, the people of the Shawnee Nation were mostly living in and around the Ohio Valley and the territory surrounding Fort Duquesne. Traditionally, their hunting grounds had extended into Pennsylvania and Virginia, but they were being slowly moved from their lands by the advancing line of British colonization. Hoping to stop, or at least slow, settlement, some of the Shawnee entered the war siding with their traditional trading partners, that is, the French. By 1758, some Shawnee negotiated peace with the British in the Treaty of Easton. However, the treaty wasn't respected, and if you know anything about colonial history, you're probably sadly unsurprised by that, leading to another war, Pontiac's Rebellion in 1763. By the time the American Revolution started, many of the Shawnee opted to remain neutral, although some sided with the British, again hoping to help pushing back colonists. Hoping for help pushing back colonists. Unfortunately, the result was the same as many other indigenous peoples. The Shawnee were forced to leave their lands, with the majority eventually settling in Oklahoma. Good Lord, settling in Oklahoma. As if their story couldn't get any worse.
What a terrible place to make them go. We live in Texas.
That's
There's
true.
rivalry, you know.
That is true, actually. It's like the whole English-French thing, except Oklahoma is a hell on earth. Unless you live in Oklahoma and actually like it. And then again, if that's true, I forgive you for your opinions.
There are probably some people
Yeah.
who like Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Maybe those who haven't reached out to see the rest of the world yet.
Swiftness would serve us better.
I'm sure it can be a nice and friendly place at times.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. Here, kill me. Just because I'm gonna fucking stand up in the middle of... You know what? Here, let's just try this again. Like, I'm just gonna be in cover and just stand up for no reason. That's pretty awesome. Love it. Alright, let's try this again.
Wait your signal.
There, in front of us. The wood's too
Our
thick.
GeoGuessr has a lot of likes on Facebook already. It's got 532,000 likes.
Is that a lot? I don't even know.
532,000? Yeah.
We're near
It's more
2,000
than
men. One
most
scout
new
is all
things
they need
get.
to
It's
know
probably
of us.
because it's Google and
then what?
everybody that
Swiftness
sees
would
it,
serve us better.
they probably see it going to Google, and then all their friends see it. It's the snowball effect of liking. That's so crazy. 24,000 tweets. Man. That's pretty neat, though. Trying to get the right area of the world's kind of tough. I wonder what the max score is. It's true. They don't charge you money.
Yeehaw! Let's do this.
How could anyone call this forest home?
I'm telling
It's
you,
all mud
packed
and
the cart
bugs
too
and
high.
monstrous
The
things.
ground is uneven, it's dangerous, hidden.
With a French pushback, there will be a lot of opportunities for us up north.
It's old Georgie.
Sir, you are grateful. You have served. General!
Hey, I got my database entry. George Washington. Here's a name even you should recognize. George Washington, who will go on to be the leader of the army during the American Revolution and the first president of the United States. I was going to say you probably know everything I'm going to tell you, but that would be a lie. What you know is that George Washington has a lot of things named after him, and anything else you learned in school you forgot because you thought you'd never use it in real life. You should call your history teacher, holy fuck, and tell her she was right all along. George Washington was the son of a planter from Virginia. He was raised with little education, but was ambitious, teaching himself mostly from books. Washington started in business early, speculating on land starting at the age of 18. When he was 20, his older brother died, leaving him the heir of the family plantation at Mount Vernon, where he lived until his death and where you can still visit his grave today. Washington got his military start during the French and Indian War, leading an expedition to Fort Duquesne in 1754, a destination he never reached, having surrendered at Fort Necessity. The next year, Washington headed to Fort Duquesne again, this time as a guide for Edward Braddock during the ill-fated Braddock expedition. Washington went as a volunteer, hoping that working for Braddock would get him a track to military promotion. Though the battle was a rout, Washington earned credit for organizing the retreat, and later that year he was made a colonel in charge of the Virginia militia. Washington completely revamped the militia, with hopes that under his organization and training they would be accepted into the British military. They never were. Washington resigned his post in 1758. I won't say the snub led to his contempt for the British, but snubs rarely help. By the late 1760s, Washington had become active in political life, taking on a role in the Virginia House of Burgesses. Burgesses? He went on to be a member of the Continental Congress, and when war broke out in 1775, he was Congress's choice to lead the army. At the time, Washington said, "I do not think myself equal to the command I am honored with," which I'm sure inspired complete confidence in everyone who heard it. Imagine if you were on an airplane and the cabin opened with that. It's possible Washington was being falsely modest, but the fact is this. He wasn't a military genius, and he knew it. Though I'm sure it hurts your American pride to hear me say that he wasn't perfect. Washington had several narrow misses where the army could have been easily obliterated, at Manhattan and again at Brandywine, among others. Washington won an early victory. He broke the siege of Boston, but then he made this disastrous move of fortifying New York, a city he couldn't defend without a navy he didn't have. Even you can work out that one. He spent the latter half of 1776 retreating across New York and New Jersey, losing battle after battle until Christmas, when he pulled off a successful surprise attack the Hessian troops. What in the fuck? It seems like it's missing something. He pulled off
What, the sentence?
Yes, like up here was one too. Like it just, like Washington won an early victory. He broke the siege of Boston. I think there's a win missing there. And when he pulled off a successful surprise attack against a surprise attack against the Hessian troops at Trenton. This is breaking my brain. Axe to mouth, what's up? Bumblefuck Norway. I love that word, bumblefuck.
I think most of the world is in a BFE type location.
Yeah, and while that battle makes for some famous paintings, and it did rally the flagging confidence of the public, it was a minor victory in the war. The developers didn't think anyone would read. Only the most important guy in the fucking game. Exactly. The one entry where they make fun of Americans. Why are all these... Oh, okay. Never mind. It's because I reloaded and didn't reread them. Okay. See you, Mr. Washington. Oops, sorry.
No time for insubordination. He paid for his treachery, as all traitors must. If we are to win this war against the French, nay, when we win this war, it will be because men like you obeyed men like me, and did so without hesitation. We must have...
Edward. Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
Sir.
Really?
Are you off to, Edward?
You just let him ride off like that? Because we gotta have a chase scene. Destroy powder carts. Whoa! Oh, shit. What is going on? Why is my horse just stop? Alright. Wait. That's what I was doing. I was pressing Q. This game fucking sucks. I was pressing Q. I know how to fucking shoot a gun. I was pressing it. That's why I was jamming all my other keys to try to get it to work. Ouch. Yeah, that makes sense. I should just be able to ride right through the explosion. Guess you can't take a left. I thought there was maybe like a shortcut, but no. It just puts it there to fuck you. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just annoying me really highly. Trust me, you watch enough of this, you'll see me bitch about a lot of shit. I really want to see the story, that's why I'm playing it. Fucking reload, asshole! God damn. It's like, I want the play control to be better. That's all I'm asking for. Is that too much to ask for? The play control to not be such fucking shit? Come on, Theory, work with me here.
Is that a real DLC? George Washington becomes a dictator?
Yeah, it's called The Tyranny of George Washington. Alternate reality.
Oh, neat.
Yep.
I never took you for a coward, Edward. Come on, then!
I am not asking for too much.
Arrogance. I always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away! I said go!
He's got some fight in him, George Washington.
I don't deserve this! You're a hypocrite, Tatum! I'm sorry, Edward, but you forced my hand. But damn it!
What? Do I just shoot him?
I guess so.
Your death opens a door.
A little weird.
It's nothing personal. Well, maybe just a little personal. Been a pain in my ass, after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
Once, perhaps. No longer.
Do you think I've forgotten what you did? All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance,
I concur. Farewell, Edward.
I love how I walk up behind him, he's shaking, and I slowly grab him from behind.
now I have upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor yours.
Follow me.
Oh, look. It's this door.
Mm.
The one that we opened at the beginning of the game. But I thought you needed the Apple of Eden to open it.
No. No.
Ah, you do. That's why it's saying no, no.
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more. What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yodzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come. She had a hard journey, fraught with great loss and peril. But she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words. Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
You've shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you. I should go.